Is Mike McLaughlin, and Mike last night made a decision that he would not attend because of his little apprehension with everybody being in a close space. So he was torn, to say the least. He worked his butt off on this, worked very hard sorting through all the entries, worked back and forth with myself and Jess on selecting who's in and why. He even sent over some notes for us to go over. So I'm going to try and represent Mike as best I can. I really wish he was here because he's a great guy, and this is his wheelhouse. If anybody knows Mike McLaughlin, architecture is his thing, his subject. So it was a great juror to have for this exhibit, and I think he did a great job. So what he was looking for throughout the entries was consistency in the theme. He wanted the image to be captivating and architectural, not just an architectural shot. Overall artistic impression, originality, composition, creativity, and of course the technical side of life when it comes to the camera. We all know how to pick up a phone and go snap, but using the DSLR is a whole nother game, as we all know. The criteria that he chose to award the photographers was outstanding technical proficiency, originality, composition, and creativity. That was item 1. Item 2, professionalism of presentation, including the quality of the print and the appearance and the framing. So he came in here last, I think it was Monday or Tuesday, and I tell you, he studied this wall. I mean, he was all over it 3, 4, 5 times back and forth. So I know for sure that what he chose here was exactly what he wanted. So that's great. So before I make a quick announcement on who the winners are, there are no losers. We always say that. I think anybody that gets selected into these exhibits, we know the commitment behind what you do. It's not just to go out and take the shot. It's entering the exhibit. It's going through your portfolio, choosing the pieces to enter, getting the once you're chosen, getting the piece produced and presented, and then coming in, dropping off, swapping out. We all know how crazy that is. So the commitment is great. I don't consider anybody a loser. The ones that are getting awards are just being, that sliver above the rest. And that's the way I look at it, okay? And I know Mike does too. So we're going to hand out an award for honorable mention, and the artist is not here. He last minute called and said he wasn't going to make it. And that is going to go to Bob Guido for Vouv Kiko over here, this piece here. I'll tell you that what he liked about this was that it was very captivating in the truest sense, with a surprise of the perspective of the piece. So when you get a chance later, after I announce, if you want to come take a look, absolutely. But this is, he's given this honorable mention. It was engaging in a way that is rewarding to spend time with. There are things to discover, originality and uniqueness in the vision. So this is honorable mention with Bob Guido. And Bob just contacted me, I think it was late last night, saying he couldn't make it. So congratulations, Bob. Yay! Now I have ribbons over here, so let's grab that. All right, so third place is going to Aaron's View, which is Jim Slezak. It's this one over here, this guy right here. And Jim is another guy who decided to not come last minute. This piece here, very simplistic. I mean, again, if you know Mike's work, he's he does a lot of minimalism and things like that. Simplicity is compelling. Captivating doesn't have to mean complex. Shape, color, and tones make for an interesting photograph. technically proficient. In particular, the perspective is not distorted. Vertical lines are vertical, no keystoning effect. Okay, let me know if I'm jumping over anybody's understanding of what we're talking about here. Presentation, simple framing complements the image. What he did say about this, if you put the mat and the frame and the glass, would have taken away from what is designed to be a very simplistic photograph. So third place goes to Jim Slezak. Congratulations, Jim. Okay, our second place goes to the polka dot lady, Marzanna. And I can't reach that.
Thank you.
That up there?
Which one?
This one here. Okay, anybody who knows Marzanna knows she's very good with the staircases. And this piece is no exception. Overall artistic impression, compelling and bold, captivating and engaging in an almost interactive way. Kind of can feel yourself moving through the image. Uniqueness of vision expressed in the composition and perspective, and the technical precision of light, tone, and focus. So fantastic work. Marzanna, since you are here, if you'd like to say a few words about your piece, please.
Oh my God, I'm not ready. What can I say?
I've never known you to be at a loss for words.
Well, you all know that I love staircases.
Yes.
And new, modern, abandoned, dilapidated, falling apart, and a staircase. And especially when they spiral, I'm in love.
Yeah.
So what else I can say? Wherever I can, wherever I go, I always look, is there any staircase there? Legal, illegal, it doesn't matter, I go. That's all.
Where
Very
is it?
good.
It's in New York City.
In the city, Fifth Avenue.
Somewhere on the Fifth Avenue in a store, I forgot.
Oh, really?
I
Somewhere on the
wasn't
50th,
ready and I forgot.
Somewhere on the 50th Street.
Somewhere on Fifth
By
Avenue.
Central Park.
Fifth Avenue.
Let me think about it. In a store? In
Yeah,
a
it's
store,
in the
it's
department
called
store.
Fuchsa staircase because the designer is Fuchsa.
Very good, very good.
I will get my phone and Google this right now and I can.
I mean, so that just goes to show you, as a photographer, no matter where you go, there are images to be captured. You don't have to be in a staged place. She's walking through a department store in Manhattan and comes away with a beautiful piece like that.
Yeah.
So always have the camera handy. I should give my own, take my own advice.
There's a million shots over there.
I know.
You can just stay all day.
All day. That's good.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yes, I had to sit over there.
Very good, very good. All right, drum roll, please. We're going for first place. Goes to Virginia Aschmoneit. I never can say her name correctly. This piece here is a stunning piece. Jim, thank you. Little people.
I'll send you my bill in the morning.
There you go. There you go. So Virginia actually won our horses exhibit last month or last yeah. Stunning photographer, really great at what she does, and the whole finished product is fantastic. According to Mike's notes, originality of composition, simple yet arresting rendering of shape and pattern, abstract yet identifiable, a minimalistic interpretation. That's a big word. I can't say that word.
Interpretation.
Oh, interpretation.
You can say that.
Evoking the essence of Frank Gehry's building. Well-rendered variations of tonal and color values are complemented by the starkness of the black sky and the clarity of the lines. Impeccable presentation. And as I said to you, congratulations to Virginia. Again, one of the things that Mike was really focused on was the finished product, and what you can see in the pieces that he did choose. I mean, there's a lot of other great shots here. As I said, there are no losers, but you know, the framing, the glass, the mat, everything is tied together. There were some pieces that he glossed over that he wanted to choose, but he said this frame doesn't go with this this print, or this mat is off-white and the print has white. You know, so just giving you some insight as you move forward through your you know, exhibits and entry into open calls. Those are the types of things that jurors look for. They look for those, you know, pulling the whole piece together. We always start with the great image, digital, right? And now the idea of finishing it properly is really what ends up with the award presentation. So, as I said, there's a lot of other pieces on these walls that have done that, but those are the three plus the one that Mike felt he wanted to single out. So I want to really thank everybody for being here. I really wish we could have a glass of wine like we did with horses, but that would mean moving masks around and all that, so that's not happening. But enjoy the exhibit. Take some time, enjoy. Get close.